Number one, I'm a nasty nigga, and I got a story to tell like Biggie. This is the reason why I can't trust girls in general. Now, this ain't the only thing that happened, but it's been so much shit that just... It's not that I don't think girls are bad. I just really can't trust them from the jump. Shit gotta pass like 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 8 weeks of me just observing and seeing if they slip up on anything. Because the minute you lie once, you are automatically a fucking liar to me. Word up. That goes for people in general. I hate people when people lie. That's the worst thing I hate. I hate lying motherfuckers, yo. I hate them. Stop lying. There's no point. Anyways, let's get on to the story. I'll talk about lies in another video. So this girl, she comes over to my house and shit. About like I would say a few months ago. Can't really calculate it. And first day I meet her, she gives me head in my room, the room that I'm in right now, on that bed. I'll show you the bed. That bed right there. Actually, it was in the same position that it is now, and I was just laying back with a pillow on my head, and she was giving me head. So after she's done, I'm trying to make this as PG-13 as possible. I'm not trying to be real nasty and shit. The point is not of her giving me head. But anyway, she gives me head, right? So she fixes her hair up because she loosened up her hair and then put it in a bun so it won't get in the way. You know how girls do. But then, so she gets ready and shit. After I'm done, she doesn't really talk that much. It's like she just came here for that. So she leaves and gets back on the bus and goes home. I guess because I ain't giving no fucking ride. And she ain't asked for no ride either, so that was a nice thing about it. She comes in a second time. She does the same thing again. We talk for like 10 minutes tops. She goes for it, and I'm like, okay. Third time. Fourth time happens. First 3 times, same exact shit. It's like I was pressing replay on the video. Fourth time. Comes in. Phone rings. First time her phone ever rang while she was with me. Say hello. She starts talking to this guy like he's flirting with her, and she's like, you know how they do. I was sitting there. I was like, she's not my girl. First of all, I don't give a fuck. I was just sitting there looking at her and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Then hangs up, does her thing. Phone rings again. While she's PG-13. While she's giving me head. I'm not gonna say what she was doing, but you get the point. She stops. She picks up the phone right, like she's like this close to my, you know what I'm saying? And picks up the phone. She's like, hey, I forgot the nigga's name. I'm sorry. Good thing you don't know which girl I'm talking about either, because I hope the girl that I'm talking about ain't watching either. That'd be for real fuck. Because then the nigga might find out, then I'll fuck up a relationship. Alright. So, picks up the phone. I can't really hear what the guy's saying, but from what I'm hearing from the girl, she says, oh, I'm over at a friend's house. Oh, I'm just watching TV. I'm like, I'm watching TV. You busy. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking this shit, and I'm just looking at her like, I don't care if she stopped, first of all, because I'm watching TV and she's doing a thing, and I'm like, I'm being real relaxed right now, so I'm just looking at her. I just want to hear the conversation and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, we could chill later on tonight. Then, from what she says, I get that they chilled the night before, and she ain't want to kiss him. What I'm getting is that he took her out to the movies, then to go eat, real traditional shit, and then she didn't want to kiss because she's a lady. That's basically what he said. And then she hangs up, and I'm like, hold up. I took it out of the mouth. And I was like, hold up. Who are you talking to? And she's like, oh, some guy who's trying to kick it to me and shit. Like, he's real sweet and nice. I don't know if I'm ready for that though. I'm like, okay. I put it back in the mouth. And I'm like, after I'm done, pulling up my pants and shit. Actually, my fucking PJs, because I don't even get out my clothes when she came over. I'm like, yo, this guy really likes you, and she was like, yeah. And I'm like, do you like her? She was like, yeah, he's a nice guy. I just want to get to know him. I'm like, What are you doing coming to my house? And you got this guy who's trying to get with you. You won't even kiss him, but you giving me head. I swear to God, I said that because it kind of like, you know, do on to others what you want done to yourself. And I could think in my head, imagine if I was like really liking a girl and shit, and then that shit was happening. She was giving head to some guy, and I couldn't even get a kiss out of her. But she liked me, and I liked her, and I was like, you know, I feel fucked up for the dude and shit. Really, I really feel fucked up for this. I'm like, why are you coming over here doing this? First of all, you know I got a call, and I ain't even picking your ass up. You taking the bus, and you doing that. Like, don't you think that's kind of fucked up? She's like, you know, because it might not work out, so, you know, I'm not even going to try to get invested. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, speaking for all guys out there, that's like a really fucked up situation. And, he texts her. And I'm like, hold up. Bah, I take the phone out of her hand and shit, because I'm just curious. She don't care if I take the phone. I look at the text, and she was like, and he was like, I'm thinking about you right now. And I'm like, this guy, man, I feel so fucked up. I'm like, damn, this nigga probably, he's a good guy and shit, probably going to school and shit, taking his hard-earned money and shit, bringing her out to the movies, to dinner, wasting his gasoline, picking up. I'm like, oh man, this dude right here, I have not wasted one penny on this girl yet. All I had to do was open the door, and then when she comes in and then when she leaves, I never even gave her like a Snapple to sip on or some chips to eat and shit, nothing. And she'd be over here for like an hour and a half and shit. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, yo. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, damn, that's real raw, yo. It's like really cold-hearted. But yeah, that's the one of the many stories that I got. I'm gonna tell a story probably like every other day, because I don't want somebody to look at these diaries and be like, this nigga, every video was a story about him fucking with a girl. But now I'm gonna let the stories out. Stories will be told, and I'm not gonna say no names, but you know who you are if you hearing this, you seeing this. Real fucked up. And then I found out later on, probably like a month later after that, she actually started going out with the guy. And another thing, another little punch in the story, she was begging me to hit it. And the thing I don't do, I don't fuck girls who are that easy, first of all, because of course you could always get something from the mouth. We all know this, but to me in my head is a like less likely chance to get something from the mouth. Unless the girl's like bleeding out of the fucking mouth and shit, then you could catch something. But in my head is a less likely chance, and I always get checked up. But to fuck a girl who's that easy, who just comes over the first day, I don't really find that attractive. So I don't be putting my life on the line for that shit. So she was begging me to fuck her. First 2 times. After that, she really didn't ask no more, because she know I just didn't want to do it. And this nigga was doing everything in his power to get her. That's why I don't trust girls. I'm not saying they're all the same, but I just have a hard time trusting. Join StreetSkollaDiary.com.